Hello everyone, this is Baby Sharky, aka Kirsty. The following program is virtual reality, but the love that we all have for one another is 100. Oh wait, I'm sorry, to infinity and beyond, a reality.
Many years ago, on a bright warm summer day, was the wedding of a couple and the vows they made.
They knew their love had a purpose, and they were not afraid. They had a dream and a mission to adopt kids with special needs. Papa Rich prayed for God's guidance and to go wherever the Lord leads. Our kids are our world, and we hope you'll plainly see that special needs, they don't define us. We are our special, awesome family. This couple had a daughter, Scarlett, who they raised with the same sweet soul.
She wanted to follow in her parents' footsteps and also fulfill her role.
She met and married the wonderful Narkis, who himself had many special needs. They promised to grow old together and go wherever life leads. Our kids are our world, and we hope you will plainly see that special needs, they don't define us. We're our special, awesome family. Some kids can't walk and some can't talk, and some of our kids are autistic or blind. Here in our special, awesome family, no beautiful child gets left behind.
Sometimes seizures and meltdowns happen, and even anxiety attacks.
We help our kids to know God is there and that they are safe and can relax. Our kids are our world, and we hope you will plainly see that special needs, they don't define us. We're our special, awesome family.
Come on in, sit down, and hang out with us. Thank you for watching, and we want you to remember one big thing. You are special, you are awesome, you belong, you matter, and most importantly, you are safe.
Well, guys, it is Friday. I'm sorry that this week has been not good as far as active filming, but I'm back. But y'all, I'm telling you, I'm about to the end of my rope with Levi and Cody. So, they've been doing okay. Well, Levi hasn't. He's been having some behaviors and all around not doing well. Cody's been pretty much okay, but has had some correction issues I've had to do. But I come in the room to do a spot check, because I always spot check the rooms every day, make sure people clean things up. Because that's one of their chores they're supposed to do. Clean your room. I walk in here, and this room is an entire mess. Plates and spoons and cups and things. Not to mention all the trash laying around. And the piles of clothes that Levi refused to put away. He's been here 2 years and knows what's expected. Cody hasn't been here as long as I've been here a month, so I can't really say too much about him, but he admitted that he didn't want to room with Levi no more because Levi taught him bad habits, so he's going to be up there with Joshua, because Levi's room is divided up in two spots. So we have Levi and Cody's room, and then you have a part where you open the door, and it goes upstairs into Josh's room. And Josh's room is immaculate. It only has like a few things later on here and there, but nothing serious. But this is a pigsty. And I've already told Levi several times this week, clean your room and you won't have a problem. So I'm going to do something that my mom used to do. And I usually would never do this to anyone, but I don't know whether to do this or not. But what she used to do was, if our room wasn't clean to her satisfaction, she would mess it up worse than what it already was. So I don't know what to do that with, because Levi is little, he doesn't really understand. He's 21 years old, but he has the mind of a 2-year-old. So doing that may not really teach him anything except for to make him angry. But I'm trying to figure out some way to teach our son, keep your room clean. Keep your room clean. Keep your room clean. It's like nothing I do reaches him. And then he gets mad, starts screaming and kicking me and yelling and having a meltdown that's of epic proportions that can last hours. I don't know. But it's frustrating. Because you can't get him to understand that he has to clean his room. That he has to put his piles of clothes away. That he has to clean up his dish mess that he makes in there. Because he flat out refused to eat with us. Because in his group home he was in, he was able to eat on the floor. Just sitting there on the floor watching TV. Here we expect you to eat with us, but he will not do it. He refuses. I've not gotten that figured out yet either. I may call my daughter to see whether she can do something with him. Or we may have to consider putting him in the group home that we own to kind of keep his behaviors in line. Because it's been awful with his behaviors. It really has. I try not to make a big deal out of my kids' rooms. I mean, I know that they can't help a lot of their problem. You know, and I try not to get bugged by it, but it does bug me when you say something over and you point out the chore packs that the kids have that I give them every day. They have certain chores that are in those packs that they get. And I always say, clean your room, clean your room. And I write it all over a piece of paper, clean your room, make sure you clean your room. When I give him his piles of laundry, I always say, put your piles away, please, Levi. And Cody's gotten where he does it, but Levi doesn't. So I'm just trying to clean my house. It's a mess. We've had grandkids over all week, because our son Matt had to go out of town, so we got his kids all week, and they're not as strict with our kids as we are. We've always been really strict, and Matt knows that. And I would thought that would carry on, but it didn't. And his kids don't really know the meaning of doing chores. So I had to kind of curb that. But I love having my grandkids, so I don't say as much. And Levi notices that, because he'll say, you don't say nothing to grandkids, you'll get mad at me. What I've had to do with the grandkids is basically say, in our house, we clean things up. In Grandma's house, we clean things up. In Nana's house, we clean things up. And most of the grandkids, especially my daughter's kids, know that. And they respect it, 100%. But then there are my son, one of my son's kids just they don't get it. They'll come tear through my house and it's a mess. But they're grandkids. What do you expect? You know, Nana just having to do what she can. And I usually don't mind the mess, but when it comes to Levi, he knows I've been teaching him for the last 2 years, hey, you need to clean your mess up. And he doesn't. What's wrong, Snowball? Come here, baby. I don't know what's going on with Snowball. I think she's going through a meow phase. That can drive you nuts. But anyway, trying to get this clean because Rich's parents are coming down this weekend to stay with our family. They are going to watch the kids first on Friday night, so Rich and I can go out for a date. I'm taking him to the Cheesecake Factory because we love going there. We went once with our friend, and now I'm taking him to it. Well, actually, no, he's taking me. I suggested, but he's taking me. And then Saturday night is water show night at camp, so we want to be there for that. Our daughter Fiona is doing so well as a counselor. I knew she'd be more than CIT, because if Roddy, I knew if Roddy saw how amazing she is with kids, he would say counselor because she's 16. And from 16 on up, you can be a counselor. But, you know what? It's okay. I'm also doing Fiona's laundry right now. I don't mind doing Fifi's laundry because Fifi works hard all week and she just doesn't have time to do it. So, I'm doing that, and when she comes up tonight for dinner, I'll give it to her and she'll take it back to camp and then go from there. And our kids go to camp, I believe, next week for a week. And that'll be good. I'll show that. I'll try to film as much as I can of it. If everything goes as planned, I will try to film as much as I can of that for you guys. Let you know what they're doing and what kind of things that they get to learn to do and all that. And it's a good experience. Levi said he doesn't want to go to camp, but he's going to need to go to camp because I'm going to be down there and so is Rich. So if he doesn't go to camp, he'll have to stay with Grandma and Grandpa. And believe me when I tell you, if they think I'm tough about chores, he has not seen what Grandma and Grandpa are like with chores. Which they're going to be down there during the day because Rich's dad, Dick, directs some parts of the camp. So he has to be down there during the day. And our son Roddy's the director, but Dick is like the co-founder of our camp. So he goes down and checks things out and drives the golf carts around and helps the kids and everything. And it's all special needs geared, which is nice. And you have to, we get a discount because our kids, one of our kids owns it, but, only a bit of a discount because our son owns it, but still. We still have to do our reservations and registrations and all that. Even though Roddy knows our kids, we still have to have documentation of the meds they take and what they need and their routines, all those things. Yes, Roddy knows this, but Roddy's a busy man. He ain't got time to do all that. So it's up to those parents, the parents to do all the hard work, and that's okay. So I've been doing camp forms and doing a lot of documentation this week. It's been a lot of things to do this week. So the kids all have overnight camp next week, which I'm really glad of that because it gives us all a chance to regroup, which is nice. Rich and I look forward to that time because it gives us respite and we get to, they watch the kids and we get to play and have a good time, and it's nice because sometimes we do get kids that we're in charge of, but sometimes we don't. I don't know what they're up to this year because Roddy was giggling about it over dinner last night. He was giggling about it, which probably means we're going to have a cabin to take care of. Which is okay. It's still respite for us, though, because, we're not cleaning up after our kids. We're not cooking, cleaning, and all that. We're just enjoying what our kids are doing. We're just keeping an eye on them and doing things ourselves and having a good time and just the things that normal families do. So, we leave for that on Sunday. This Sunday, we'll be going all next week to camp. I am excited about it. I have been doing a lot of paperwork this week and documentation and just trying to get things done. It's been a lot of work because I've had to do all the legwork that it does to take that for our kids to go to camp. Yeah, we have a new daughter named Alicia. Alicia has severe epilepsy, so I have to document all those things that she has and how many seizures a day she has, and what I need to do what we have to do in case she has a seizure because she has Rett syndrome. So yeah, it's a lot. Keep her out of the sun because she could have a bad seizure. Same with Elin. You have to keep Elin out of the sun because Elin can have a seizure. Although Elin gets in the sun quite often, hadn't had one, but there were times yesterday, case in point, yesterday we were outside playing in the pool and she had a seizure because she was in the sun too long. And so, as a rule, I try to say, don't leave them in the sun too long, excuse me. You have to get them out of the sun, get them out of where they can have a break and not have a seizure. Because last year, the year before last, we went to camp, a couple of kids had seizures. So, the goal is, this year, no seizures, no ER visits. So, that's the goal anyways. So, Rich just came home for lunch, I gave him his lunch and everything, and we were talking about Levi, and he's like, I don't know how that's going to go for Levi because he, has aggression, and I don't know whether they can handle that. He may have to stay with Auntie and Uncle Rob because he just can't, they know how to handle him, or stay with our daughter and our son and see if they can handle him and corral him. And my guess is have him stay with our daughter and son because they know how to. Unlike Tyler, Rich's half brother, younger adopted brother, he had an adjustment issue for a while, and he didn't want to get up and go to work, help his dad do the chores and all that. But look at him now. He likes to work on cars. He loves cars, loves vehicles. And my truck went dead last week, and he came to me and fixed it. Within seconds, he fixed it. I'm proud of him for that. He has come a long way since he was down there with my daughter and her husband and kids. So, we're going to send him over to my daughter's house and have them deal with him and see if they can whoop him into shape, or not whoop him, but, get him into shape while we're gone. Because he doesn't like going to camps anyway. He doesn't like the big fuss of going to camp anyway, so we're going to ship him off to my daughter's house and have her deal with him. Maybe she can be able to figure out what he needs and what is best for him. It's not that we don't love our son. We do. We love our son very much. But it's just, we need to figure out a way to adjust him where he will do his jobs. Because, if our family doesn't pull together and do chores and get things done, it's a mess. So anyway, I'm sorry I'm banging on about that, but I'm excited about camp though because it's a respite for me because I don't have to clean my house all week. My house will stay clean. I don't have to clean it. But I want Levi to understand that not everything is done for you. I want him to understand that not everything is his way all the time, that he has to, learn consequences for his actions. And some of the shows he watches, I don't like what they're teaching him, so I've not let him watch them because I don't like what they teach him. So, whatever. It's whatever. I'll stop banging on about it. It just drives me crazy, but I'm definitely looking forward to camp because camp is going to be great. We're gonna have a good time. You know, the kids are gonna have a great time. And I think the way we're gonna explain it to him is he's gonna be off at Sissy Camp for the week, because she is able to sometimes get in touch with the inner Levi. So I just got a call from the program. Levi had a bad day again. He was throwing his iPad, throwing himself down on the ground, and hitting a client. So I had to go get him. Hey, bud. Why did you hit Tony? What was your deal today, buddy? Look at me, Levi. Look at me. You need to go clean your room. It is a mess, okay? This is your chore today in your chore pack. It says clean my room. Okay? So go clean your room. I want to see it spotless in the next 10 minutes, okay? Thank you. So now, because of the fact that he acted up at school, not school, but at program again, he has to clean his room, and he has to be in bed by 6:30. Because maybe it's when he needs extra sleep, so he'll be in bed by 6:30 tonight. Well, tonight he'll be over at sister's, but I'm pretty sure she will put him to bed early because of the behaviors. I don't like being strict on my kids because I know that they sometimes can't help what they do wrong, and I get that. You know, maybe it's something at the day program that's upsetting him. I don't know, but it's tough to know for sure what it is. So I've got a roast on in the crock pot. I got nuggets on for the kids in the air fryer. And I got macaroni and cheese already cooked. And Father's Day is going to be a big day because after, you know, church and everything, we'll have a big old huge dinner, and then we'll go to camp at 5 o'clock that night. And we'll get settled in, get the kids in bed, and then Monday morning's going to be a big day because we have zip lining, canoeing, water skiing, and all that. So, it's going to be a big day. Like I said, I'm excited because I don't have to worry about cleaning my house that week. You know, keeping the cabin clean is one thing because all the kids know that at camp we keep our cabin clean or we don't get competition. So, hey, maybe that's what I need to do. Competition. Whoever keeps the cleanest room gets to play, maybe gets to do be the room monitor. To see who's keeping their rooms clean. I don't know. I'll think about that. Maybe you guys could come up with some ideas about competition. About how to keep the kids' room clean. I'm OCD. I'll admit it. I'm severe OCD because I hate a dirty room. But although my office is nothing but a cluttered mess, but still, it's a organized cluttered mess. It's an organized, cluttered mess. And now I'll show you where all the documents are being done at in my office here in a second after I get this clean. Did you clean your room, bud? Let's see. Hey, good job. All right. Good boy. Thank you. Look at me. Go put your clothes in the hamper in the laundry, okay? Go put them down the laundry chute, and that goes in the big hamper, okay? Thank you. And tomorrow we're gonna say we're sorry to Tony for what you did, okay? Because that was not very nice for you to hit him like that. He didn't deserve to be hit just because you were having a bad day. So the group home is heading home, and Tony's in the group home, so I'm going to have him apologize to Tony for that, because that wasn't good. He shouldn't have been hitting him like that. You don't hit and get your way, Levi, okay? We don't hit and get our way. Alright, buddy? Thank you. Alright, I'm gonna see what else he's done. Woo, Lord. Help me, Lord. Alright, guys. Beautiful afternoon. I got some more beans picked. I'm gonna snap them and can them. I told Levi he needs to go apologize for Tony for hitting him. And he did. Promptly. And I was proud of him for that. He's got to learn he can't be hitting people and being mean. So it was hard. You know, I felt bad because I had to ask him to apologize, but it's what we do. You know, even James apologizes in his own way on his device for hitting people when he hits himself and hits others by accident. About time for James's walk. I might do the pool today because he's had a really good day today. Hey, James, you want to do the pool today, Jamie? Want the pool? Yeah? Okay, we'll go to the pool, buddy. I'm going to break these beans up a little bit. Are you trying to help me break the beans? Good job, baby. Thank you. Okay, we got Jamie in the pool. Get in, Bubba. There you go, buddy. Get on in that pool. Get in. And he's in. There he goes. Oh, spraying water everywhere, aren't you? This is his favorite activity. He loves to play in the pool. And I think if he could play in the pool all day, he would. And there are some days when it's hot and he's upset. We let him play in the pool for 8 hours or 10 hours if he wants. Right, James? He had a good walk today. He got on the trampoline. And now he's in the pool. There goes KJ. Get him, KJ. Get him. KJ had a really good day. He's been doing well since we started the routine that we started with him. Like, she'll bounce with him in the morning and let him play for a while I'm getting his breakfast, while I'm getting his meds and a snack for lunchtime. She will bounce with him while I do that. And then he'll eat. He'll get his meds, his morning meds, and we'll get him ready for the day. And then he's happy. He's ready to go. Ah, KJ. So we just had to figure out a routine for me, Mama. Yeah. Are you happy? You can swim with your brother. Aww. What's cute is Jamie's so careful with KJ. He knows that KJ's little. And he knows that KJ might bump or, whap him by accident or something like that. He doesn't get mad. He just chases him and plays with him like that. Get him, KJ. Get him, KJ. We found out that Jamie has a brother named JJ. We got him as well. So we have another JJ again. We had a JJ before, but he left, and so we now have another JJ. Ow! Snowball, honey, that hurts, kiddo. Hurt. Hey, what? Ew, what the heck is that? Anyway. We're just having a good time down here. Woo! You want to get in, Levi? Well, you did clean up your room and you did apologize to Tony, so go ahead. But don't you, Levi, look. Don't you push and don't you hit, okay? You be nice, okay? KJ's just 2. You might hurt him if you hit him. Do what James does. Chase him. Get him. Get him, James. Get him. So yeah, he's gonna be going to Camp Sissy, probably tonight because we got family coming over. The Pikes are gonna be here this weekend too. It's gonna be a little crazy, but we thought about waiting till Sunday. We might actually just wait till Sunday because we have Father's Day coming up, and I want him to be here for his dad's Father's Day, so. Rich just said wait till Sunday, and we'll just take him over there when we take the kids off to camp, so. A lot of packing to do for camp, right? Are you ready for camp? Me go camp? Levi, if you want to go to camp, you can, but you're going to have to be a good boy. Look at me. You're going to have to play nice and clean up your cabin when you're told to. Okay? Snowball, no. Get down. If you can show me from now until Sunday, you can do that, then you can go. But it's a privilege to go and do things like that, kiddo. Okay? Get down, Snowball. She's been scratching on things. I think she's in here again. Don't you back talk me, Snowball. But as you can see, they're perfectly happy just playing right here. Happy babies. So we just had dinner and we're just enjoying a little time outside for a bit while it's warm. I put Levi to bed at 6:30 like I said I was going to do. Snowball, get down! Ow. Sorry. I almost hit myself. He wasn't happy about it, but when you do the crime, you got to do the time, so I went to bed at 6:30. He didn't get really mad about it. I think he was tired anyway, but... And it could be that he's not getting enough sleep at night. I don't know. We don't know about the Levi conundrum. JJ! Get KJ, JJ! Get James! Get James and KJ! So, I did put JJ in James's room because James and JJ know each other from a home they were previously in and also a day program they go to. And because he's James's brother. You having fun? Yeah. So we got a little time to play a little bit, so we're letting them play as much as they want. I hated putting Levi to bed early because he has, a routine for what he did, but it's the fact of not doing it, and that's why he went to bed early, because he acted up at school too. Alright, well, he calls it school. And there's JJ. He's JJ because he's a junior. That's why he's called JJ. His actual name is John Malcolm, but his John Malcolm Jr. after their dad. So they call him JJ. He loves his brother, don't you? You got to be reunited with your brother, JJ? Yeah. You're happy, huh? Woo! So we're letting these two guys play. It's almost time for KJ's bedtime. Bedtime, KJ. Mommy, don't play. Hey, it's time for bed for you, mister. Come on. Open up, my little wrinkle prune. Hey, KJ, play. No, he's gonna go to bed. He'll be cranky tomorrow if we don't put him to bed. Most I did. Oh. He can play for 10 more minutes and then bedtime, okay? Alright? 10 more minutes, KJ. Oh, James, you made a mess, kid. You and your watery mess you made. Watery mess, watery mess, watery mess. Rich is working in the office, doing some administration work and also doing work on the camp stuff that we have to do. Because I've been doing a lot of it and he's like, babe, just take the time off and just relax. So we're going out to eat tomorrow night to the Cheesecake Factory. He doesn't know we're going there. He doesn't, well, he didn't know. He does now. The kids had dinner. And James, you want to tell me what you tried for the first time? Oh, power-ups. Pop roast, that's right. Did you like it?
Yes.
Yeah, you liked it, huh? He's been in there since he got his chores done and had dinner, and he's been in there since then. And it's now 7:30, and he's been there since then. My wrinkle prune, aren't you? Oh, Snowball, please don't start that. Yep, she's definitely in the heat because she's doing that same meow she does when she's in the heat, which is not good. Oh, I hate when she gets in the heat because she does that whole meow thing. And it lasts for days on end, and it's really exasperating. I do love my cat, though. And I felt bad because she's in agony when she gets in heat because she walks around the hall, meow, meow, meow. And she just, it's just, I guess, painful for her to be in heat. I don't know. They say that cats go in heat only twice a year, but no, that's not true because she goes into heat a lot more than twice a year. Don't you? Huh, Mommy knows, doesn't she? Mommy does. Dad really needs to change your litter out, doesn't he? Anyway, these wrinkle prunes have been out here for a while. And I worry about them getting too hot and getting a seizure, but usually I would, but this whole area is shaded and it's got a awning over it that's one of those you can make it like, where you're getting suntan, or you can make it a whole shade. So I did that. Made a whole shade so that they wouldn't have a seizure. And I think tomorrow I might go camp supply shopping for the kids. Excuse me. I might do that tomorrow. I'll go camp supply shopping for the kids. JJ had a good day, didn't you? He actually didn't have the best day. He resisted getting on the bus, and we had a lot of refusals, but he got through the day. Didn't you? Did you get through the day, bud? Yeah. Okay, well, this isn't much of a vlog. Most of it's been me rambling on about Levi and the problems we're having with him, but woo! You almost fell, buddy. KJ, you're like a fish, kid. He swims, for 2 years old, he swims better than I do. But then again, Daddy's been teaching him since he was a toddler that he could swim. Alright, KJ, time for bed. Mommy, 5 more minutes? No, not 5 more minutes. It is bedtime. It is 8 o'clock here, man. Okay. Mommy, 5 more minutes? No, he can't have 5 more minutes, silly. Okay, Rich just got off, JJ off the bed. He came out and collected JJ for me. Because you can't leave these two, because both of them are seizure prone, so you can't leave the seizure prone two by themselves, So I'm out here enjoying time with them. Gosh! Oh my goodness. Anyway, doing good. Just taking care of kids. James, you are a wrinkle prune, kid. It's almost time for you to be getting out soon, you and JJ, because you're going to have to get in bed so you have a good day tomorrow. We're going to have a full day and going to have a good time. We can run, have family come over. Yeah. Pikes are coming over to play. You make the biggest tidal waves, Mr. James. Ooh. Alright, the kids are all in bed. I am working on more camp stuff, camp forms and medication forms and what the doctor needs to know, or what the camp nurses need to know. All the things. It's a lot of work. And it takes me a long time to do it all. But we do what we have to do. Anyway, kids are all snuggled in bed. And we're about to probably get snuggled up too. It's about 10:30. Alright guys, I'm going to say goodnight. And I'm sorry this vlog isn't much. I'm sorry, this vlog is mostly me yammering about Levi being disobedient, but we rarely ever had a child who just wouldn't do chores, and he's one of them that won't. So, may have to go to Camp Sissy to learn how to do his chores. May have to be taught to do his chores, right? So, she did say that if we couldn't get him to do it, that she would, take him down there. So, alright guys, I'm going to fill out the rest of these camp forms, and I'm going to say goodnight. I hope all of you guys are doing awesome, and don't forget, you are special, you are awesome, you are loved, you belong, and you are safe, and you matter. And if everything goes as planned, I'll see you tomorrow, tell you more about camp stuff, and how we pack for a camp situation, and what we do, and what all measures we take as a special needs family, and how we do that. So, yeah, let's do it tomorrow. Love you guys. Bye.
The sun is sinking down. The kids are tired, it is roosting time. We gather to say a prayer together. Rich leads us in a prayer, Scarlet and Darkies sing a quiet song. Christy and Ray share the Bible.
Daniel plays his guitar so soft. Ezra shares a verse he learns every day. Elin tells a nighttime story, and we all get snuggly and sleepy.
We all drift off to our rooms. Some people leave for home. It's been a long day, and we're all so tired. Mama says time for bed, my sleepyhead. All the kids have special needs. Mom tends to all the kids and tuck them in. Dad prays for them and tells them he loves them. With hugs and kisses, all the kids are tucked in bed. Nice and cozy, little sleepyhead. Rocky and Rich snuggle closely. They whisper about the day and say goodnight. Soon, Rich is sleeping soft and sound. It's quiet all around.
The wind blows around the house. They all are snuggling and sleeping so quiet and sound.
Before Rocky goes to sleep, she checks on everybody and makes sure they know they are safe.
Les just snuggles up with Rich, and off to sleep they both go.
Thank you for watching. You're special, you are awesome, you are loved, and you belong to someone. You are definitely their world, be their world every day. Thank you. A kid with Down syndrome can feel safe in their home. They've got a mom and dad to love them. A kid who's in a wheelchair is special and cared for. They've got a mom and dad to love them. It's okay to be special. It's okay to need help, because you are safe, because you are safe, because you are safe, because you are safe. A kid with epilepsy needs someone like you and me, and they deserve a mom and dad to love them. A kid with autism feels love even when different, and they deserve a mom and dad to love them. It's okay to be special. It's okay to need help, because you are safe, because you are safe, because you are safe, because you are safe.